Welcome to Minh Tuesday, the great Vietnamese monk. In this video, we share the answer to a question. Does living simply like Monk Minh Tuesday bring true peace? Why could Monk Minh Tuesday walk freely for alms only in Varanasi? Imagine you are a young man in New York, living in the rush of the city that never sleeps, or a young woman in Tokyo with a busy schedule, or a young person in Saigon seeking peace amid the endless cycle of work. You love a minimalist lifestyle, letting go of unnecessary possessions, practicing meditation each morning, and learning the Dharma to nourish your soul. Then one day, you hear about the story of Monk Minh Tuesday, a Vietnamese monk walking barefoot from Vietnam across many countries to India, practicing the 13 ascetic dhutanga vows. It is not only a geographical journey, but a living lesson of renunciation and inner freedom. The story of September 15th, the journey to Varanasi, from Dungaswari mountain, Bodh Gaya, where the Buddha once practiced austerities. The monks traveled over 200 kilometers. It took about 6 hours by car to reach the holy city of Varanasi, even though the path was kept secret. Within hours, YouTubers arrived there. This shows the growing attention of the community. Upon arriving in Varanasi, the monks' main purpose was to pay homage at the Deer Park, where the Buddha gave his first sermon, the second of the 4 holy sites that the monk vowed to visit. Not missing the chance, many YouTubers followed closely. That afternoon, the monks gave a sharing. The monk said, "I only hope everyone helps with 3 things. First, that we monks may continue our practice. Second, that people film and do their work. Third, that society remains peaceful and happy. If you want to film, please keep at least 10 meters away. Do not make noise and do not film during alms round. And lay Buddhists must never place the alms bowl in the monk's dwelling place." Thanks to this, the alms round remains pure, true to the practice. The practice of alms round in the 13 dhutanga vows. Why must it be random and not accepted at the residence? The answer lies in the dhutanga discipline. This is the essence of the practice. Letting go of attachment, receiving at the residence creates fixed relationships. Devotees may prepare in advance, leading to dependence or expectation. This trains the mind in non-attachment. Like the minimalist lifestyle you admire, no storing of food, no self-cooking, humility and equality, entering neighborhoods, receiving from strangers, without distinction of rich or poor, Indian or Vietnamese, no choosing, helping cultivate equality, and living fully with the ideal of renunciation. This is the practice of non-self, not seeing oneself as a great master, but just an ordinary being, avoiding trouble for beings. Receiving at the residence may attract crowds, causing disorder in society, turning practice into a burden. In recent days, the footage looks like an indie film. The monks barefoot, bareheaded, in patched robes, walking the empty streets of Varanasi at dawn. No pressing crowds, no cameras in their faces, only the sound of birds and random offerings from the locals. An Indian grandmother smiling as she offers, or a child curiously watching. That is the simplest moment, living with what life brings, not asking, not refusing. The monk's presence inspires faith, bringing purpose and deeper happiness. The story of Monk Minh Tuesday in Varanasi is not only a walking pilgrimage, it awakens a spiritual wave. For the younger generation like us, minimalist living is not abandoning everything, but the courage to let go of the unnecessary. True happiness does not come from noise and display, but from calm footsteps, nourishing ideals in daily life. The monk's presence in Varanasi is not just a personal journey, but an invitation to reflect. Faith, purpose, and true happiness are always present if we are brave enough to walk the simple yet enduring path. True happiness comes from simple living, connecting with wholesome conditions around, Whether you are in America with spiritual journaling, in Japan with a Zen garden, or in Vietnam with mindful meditation, try living simply, without craving. Perhaps you will find freedom like the monk. In holy places or in daily life, Monk Minh Tue's journey still holds many profound lessons yet to unfold. If you found this video meaningful, please like, share, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to Minh Tuesday, the great Vietnamese monk. For the next inspiring stories, Namo Amitabha Buddha.